Hi everyone! So today I wanted to make a video about tongue cribs. Why? Because tongue cribs are so much fun! No, they're not. No, but I wanted to make a video about tongue cribs because they do suck, but I also want to give you some confidence about having one and just a couple of things that you might want to think about if you are getting one. And tongue cribs are not really something that you choose to get. There, because I can't think of anybody who would be like, oh yes, give me a tongue crib please. No. So it is something that your orthodontist may tell you, hey, you need one. So here are some things you might want to know to prepare for that. So number one, you will get a lisp. It's inevitable, you will have a lisp. So definitely prepare for that. Just know that the moment you get it, it already will be difficult to speak. When I first got it, I definitely felt like I'm trying to think of a way that I can describe it. It feels as if you have a really big piece of gum stuck to your palate and you can't get it out. That's kind of what it feels like. It's obviously not the same exact feeling, but it is like having something that you just can't remove, and it's making it difficult for you to speak. So if you think of it that way, if you don't have a tongue crib yet, but you know you're gonna get one, kind of prepare for it that way, if you will, if it helps you. But it does give you a lisp. It will be difficult to pronounce things with S's, Z, TH, like in Thursday. It will make it difficult. But now the good thing is that it gets better. Probably within a 2-week period, you will already start speaking better. You'll feel that your speech is so much better now. Speaking with a tongue crib has become easier. And let me tell you, people will tell you that they don't even notice it anymore. So you might still feel like, oh no, I still can tell that I have a lisp, but other people might tell you, I don't even hear it. So just know that it gets better, and it's probably not as bad as you think it is. Another thing to keep in mind is that you might, or your tongue might be a little bit in pain for a couple of days. I would say between the first time you get it and between the end of that week or so. Because your tongue crib is kind of in the middle of your mouth, and I'll show you, right here. Your tongue might press up against it like mine did. For whatever reason, during my sleep, obviously I would wake up and realize this is not like I could tell in my sleep, but my tongue would press up against it really hard, and I don't know if it's because it was in my head, my tongue was like, hey, what the heck is this? Let me get it out of the mouth. I feel like that's my theory for it anyway. So I was pressing up against it really hard, and for maybe a couple of days, I realized that, and from talking as well, realized that I kind of got a little bit of a blister on my tongue. So every time I touched my tongue with the tongue crib in the same place, it hurt. Like it was irritated. It was a little bit like a blister. So that's something to keep in mind that may happen to you. I didn't look up things that I could do or how to prevent it. I just kind of let it happen, and within a couple of days it got better. So something to keep in mind, that it might hurt your tongue a little bit. Another thing is that it might leave an imprint on your tongue, because your tongue is just resting and that thing is kind of pressing up down on it. Like, see that? If you see that kind of arc on my tongue, that's from the tongue crib. Now, it doesn't bother me at all, but I've seen people on YouTube that were like, oh my gosh, I have this stupid thing on my tongue and it looks stupid. Well, unless you're walking around like this, I don't think anyone's gonna care. So, but everyone's different, so it might bother you. It doesn't bother me. To me, it's whatever. So, just something to keep in mind. Another thing is eating might be a little difficult. Now, with braces, period, it might be hard eating when you first get them because your teeth are sensitive and it hurts to eat. So you might be eating liquids or what have you. But when you've had your tongue crib for a little while, like me, I've had it for 3 months already. It doesn't hurt to eat now, but because I had an open bite, I'm used to eating a certain way. Like, I'm used to using my tongue to eat. So I've noticed that even now, even though my open bite is basically closing, and I could technically bite with my front teeth, I don't, because I'm so used to eating with the back teeth, but also because the tongue crib is there, right here, when I bite onto things, like I had a grilled cheese burger the other day, all the food got stuck in the tongue crib. So I was like, what the heck? So for me, it's been a little hard eating with my front teeth still because of the tongue crib, because I can't really bite and not get things stuck on it. So, but other than that, I mean, I can still eat. It's not a problem. It's just things will get stuck. If you're trying to drink something and you try to use the straw, it will get, like, it'll hit your tongue crib. Another funny thing is, if you're a girl or if you just use bobby pins, if I put one in my mouth to, like, while I'm doing my hair, I got the bobby pin stuck on my tongue crib. Random things that happen, right? But it's not a big deal. Seriously, it's not a big deal. And the main point I want to make to you is that it does get better. The lisp, which is probably the worst part of it, it gets better. Within a couple of weeks, I think, for me it was like 2 weeks, I felt like, okay, I'm talking kind of almost back to normal, like 90%. I still, like I said, hear certain phrases or words that I say, letters that I say that I can't pronounce completely well, but you can still understand what I'm saying. So it's still hard, but trust me, it gets better. It won't be that big of a deal. So I think for any of you who are getting a tongue crib or who recently got one or who just have had one and you're like, what the heck is this? Honestly, it gets better, and it's all about the way you own it. You know, so own your shit. Be proud of it and know that the main goal here is to prevent your tongue from pushing up against your teeth, because that's been causing your open bites. And I don't know if I've already said this, but that's the main reason you would get a tongue crib, is if you have an open bite and your teeth or your tongue has been pushing up against your teeth and making that open bite worse. So, own that and know that this is for the better. It's helping me achieve the smile that I've been wanting for my whole life. So it's a good thing, and it might suck for a little while, but it's not permanent. I don't know how long I'm going to have it, but I've seen most people that have tongue cribs have only had it for 6 months. So trust me, it's not that big of a deal. So just keep being confident, own your shit, and be happy, and be glad that you have a cool smile. Because look, I have had my braces for 3 months, and look at how much straighter they are. I am so happy. Like, even though they're not yet at the point where they need to be, I am smiling so much more confidently now. Like, I can go out and just be like, ooh, look at my teeth. And if you notice, I am wearing bright lipstick, because if you've seen my previous videos, probably my second one, I think, I love wearing lipstick. I don't care if my teeth were crooked. I don't care if I have braces. I don't care if I have a tongue crib. I don't care if I have a lisp. I am gonna wear lipstick, damn it. And so I think those of you who want, wear makeup or what have you, do it. There's no reason why you shouldn't. The only person that's preventing you from doing that is yourself, because no one else can tell you what to do or anything. You feel the way that you want to feel. You have a choice to feel confident and to feel positive in what you do and what you wear, what you say. So be positive. Choose to be positive. I know it can be hard sometimes, but just try. Because trust me, most people really don't give a crap what you look like or anything. They don't. So just be you, be happy, and do what you want to do. So that's my little rant and positivity on tongue cribs video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions about the tongue crib, if you have questions about anything else, let me know. And I quickly wanted to give a little shout out to my friend Honey Blonde Dreads. She's an awesome person here on YouTube as well, who's also recording her journey with braces. So check out her page. She is really, really cool, and I really love this girl. She's awesome. So just wanted to give her a little shout out. And everybody else, have an awesome weekend if it's a weekend for you, or have an awesome day or night, whatever. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.